Welcome back, everyone. Right, so thank you again to Square Enix for gifting a copy of Forspoken to the channel. I'm TSVILLA. Thank you for joining us. We are going to be playing Chapter 11 today on this video. If you check out my YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube right now, please like and subscribe to the video, please. So we are going to play Chapter 11 now. Chapters 1 to 10 are on YouTube, so please go check those videos out if you haven't already seen them. I assume you have, that's why you are on Chapter 11 right now. Okay, so we are going after another Tanta. There were 4 Tantas in this game, it seems, at the minute. We have beaten 2 already, and we are going after the 3rd one. Let's see what Chapter 11 has for us. Forspoken. That's the name of the game. The 3rd Tanta. That's what this is called. Okay, I did not know that, but that is what I was calling it. Okay, so we are in another world, Vistoria, another part of Athia.
This place isn't much to look at, huh?
The entire realm is usually under the sway of Olas's powers. Not much need for decoration when you can make it appear however you please.
Well, whatever fake shit she conjures up this time, she's still going down.
Olas didn't seem completely gone.
It's weird.
She didn't, did she?
There was a part of Tanta Olas that seemed, I don't know, sane? Lucid.
I don't see how. The creature's been wearing about the Tanta's minds for years now.
Yeah, just all that stuff about sacrifices and victims. You think there was any truth behind it?
She's broken inside. She was playing with your emotions.
Oh,
she would have said anything to keep you under her spell.
I guess.
What's next for Athia?
So what happens after?
After what?
Say I kill all the Tantas, then what?
Their mad rule is over. You win.
Okay, great, but what happens then? To Athia, I mean.
Why does that matter?
Well, look around you. The place is screwed. It's not like, poof, all better. The break stays even when the Tantas die. It just stops getting worse.
There's a question. Does the break stop after the Tantas? Odin's map has been... Okay, here we go. Vistoria Castle. Is that where we're meant to be going? Is that our goal? Oh, wait. There's a camera
What's
here.
the matter? Still...
This'll be a good one.
Where are we going? Oh. Is this a refuge? Oh, we have to get 20.
That's
This is a bit of a nightmare. I saw this in the cutscene, so let's grab these. Got some mana here. We've even got a chest. You know what I'm like with the open world. Just venture off, grab stuff. Feel free to do that.
What's this?
That is part of this game. Right, let's go to the refuge. We haven't unlocked this because we went straight from chapter 10, didn't we? From a boss fight. Yeah, there we go. We got stuff here. Yeah, we've only got 1 heal.
Quite the lucky find indeed.
We did the whole boss fight with 1 heal. This is a nightmare. Okay, so there's more refuge. So there's a refuge outside of where our goal is as well. Honestly, guys, if you haven't checked out this map is massive. I'm hoping if we complete it, there's some endgame content as well.
Thinking of making something?
Blue magic +2. Okay, so that is paths thing. Right, okay, so I wanted to upgrade this, but we can't. But we can't knock tile. Oh, we need knock tile, that's what we need. Oh, definitely. Come on, Craggrass. Sure Violet, Tall Aster. Bang. There we go. That went straight up. Improved resistance to reduction in defense. Critical. Ah, I can boost attacks. Okay. So I'm going to keep, when we defeat an enemy, we heal. I'm going to keep that. We got some nuggets, didn't we? Okay, so we can do that. We still can't upgrade what I need. Okay, so we got 14 heals now. Look at that, 14 heals, and we did a boss fight with 1 heal. Only 1 heal. That's tough. That was tough, that one. If we learned all our moves, you can learn 3 moves.
New.
Let's have a look. Has everything been... has that been learnt? Yes, we've learnt it. This is the leap. So we learn the moves, but then we can enhance them as well. So ideally, enhance the ones that you're using quite a lot of. Right. So these are phrase normal magics. Scatter shot is what we use a lot of. That's a lot, that is. We're using the sword, aren't we? So we've got Arc's Life 2. Hit 3 or more enemies with an angle. We're using this quite a bit. So let's... yeah, let's use that. And the challenge is to hit them as we're vaulting over them.
Let's see how this goes.
She's got full health.
Another day.
Oh, sorry, Cuff. Got 23 magic as well. Can we learn some stuff? Doesn't look like it. The music, man. The music's so cool. No, we can't learn anything yet. Let's look at the map. Arthur. There's a labyrinth there. So we're heading this way. South of the area. I guess there's a labyrinth here, so we might as well do the labyrinth.
You make it sound like what we're doing is fun.
Forgive me for trying to lighten the mood.
There we go.
Don't worry, this will be quick.
I do hope so.
All right.
Sometimes wonder
Oh, a little baby one.
Here for, you know.
Get caught off guard here. Okay, wrong
Yep.
one. Here we go.
I don't mind. Keep me on my toes. Ah. Ooh, that's hot.
Oh, these are resistant as well.
Come on.
Let's get the boys out.
Hated the Tansa. Love her spells. How about this? Ah, we got this. Oh.
Finding it really hard to lock on, but
not doing much. Something's up. Feel it.
It's often best to trust such feelings.
Okay, I'll keep a lookout.
Happy to go on.
Happy as I'll ever be.
These guys. Right, so we used 2 heals then. That seemed like a bit of a waste. Sorry about that.
This is not a feeling I'll be getting used to anytime soon.
A sentiment I'm sure very few...
There's a break about to happen. Get in there. Get in there before the break happens. Always a bit light, isn't it? That is a bit light. Let's see what this looks like. Here's a detour. Let's see what's in here. We got Frey's magic, we got Sila's magic, and we got Parbs as well.
Stay on guard. I sense enemies ahead.
But yeah. Maybe he's down there. Oh, did we do? We saved it.
Straight up
Look at the way she opens the door.
Great welcome.
At least you got a welcome. There are slightly more of them than I'd like.
This'll be a pushover. Ah! Nope, not working. Whoa!
What's this do?
Who cares? I'll take it. Heads up! Yeah.
Oh, what a finish.
Hey, I'm always tired.
All's well then. Wonderful.
Okay, so let's get some heals. Any more heals? I guess not. Right, was that a door here? No. This is the only door to go through. Sometimes there's 2 doors, 2 areas. Nothing there. So running with magic or parkour
shit.
running as well.
So many of them.
You know what to
Uses
do.
that uses stamina.
Okay. Enjoy. There it is. Ooh. That was close.
I have to fall back a little.
Agreed.
Oh, he done me then.
Oh, damn. Oh. Yeah. Ready for this?
Can't be very satisfying facing enemies of this caliber.
Yeah, it does feel kind of pointless.
Okay,
It's not much, but you never know.
No more heals.
Nice. Always good in a pinch.
Do try not to waste it.
Okay, so it's telling us to go that way. So let's see what's through this door first. Mana. Loads of mana.
Dead end.
Then I suppose we turn back.
Could we pick the mana up first? there is.
That's a good find.
Oh, that's exactly what we needed to level up. Wait, there's another one here?
Finders keepers.
Don't know what that is, but we've that's new, isn't it? So that means that this area is... We've upgraded everything up until this point of the game. So that is... So it's impossible until you get to this area, I suppose. Right, okay. Are we just going to jump down? Oh, wrong stick. There you go. What's in here? This is going to be the boss.
All right, let's dance.
By dance, I assume you mean batter one another until someone falls over. You need to be a little more patient.
You done stating the obvious?
Get out of the way.
Time for my favorite. Bullseye.
Forgot we had that move that we had to complete.
Get in there.
Oh, you got me.
This stuff can kill your attitude, huh? Yep.
Oh, it got me.
Right.
Do I sense you getting better at this, Frank?
How could I not? It's that or get my ass whooped.
Oh, wrong button.
What's this doing here?
Who cares? I'll take it.
What did we pick up? He seemed really, really shocked for whatever that was. That was like another path. Anything else dropped? Right, we came through that way. Oh, there's 3 doors. That's the door we need to go through. So let's see what chest this is. Oh, mana. Mana. There's
Dead
something
end.
behind it as well.
Then
Oh, here
I
we go.
suppose we'd...
We got a puzzle. We got a puzzle, chat. Possibly that. It's got to be that. There we go. That is one of the easiest ones I've had.
What a pain.
There'd better be something good inside.
I think if you mess up the first one, got an old coin. Mess up the first one, then I think it's tough to. You can reset them, but I think it's pretty tough to think unless you go back and reset. Oh, there's 3 doors, wasn't there? So we don't go through this door yet. That's the main door. This one here. Can't do that. Okay, so we've got enough heals. We're maxed heal. Right, what's through here?
Seems this is the end of the road.
Back we go. Check this
Got
out.
another feather as well.
Perhaps it was worth coming here after all.
Of course it is. Look at all this mana. Have we collected everything? New magic is now available. Alright, what spell should we learn? Wrong button. Oh yeah, what was this? Absolution. That is to cure her. We haven't been using that. Let's look at more fire. Drag and drop. A ranged attack that strikes distant enemies. Oh, switch into a magic. So that one there does, and then that one does, oh, an extra 20. But drag and drop sounds good. Yeah, drag and drop them. So L1 and R1 and square. We could still do that one. May as well. Right, so the next room is going to be the boss, surely. Firewood, we've got enough firewood. What was that move there? We got a grade C then. Yes, here we go. We got the boss, or the labyrinth boss. And we fought one of these before. Meso. I was going to try and pronounce that.
I got this.
Only one way to find out.
It looks fire.
Whoa! Like that.
Do you think you might consider getting his a little less?
What do you
Wonderful
think I
fire.
am? Superhuman? Oh, that gotta hurt. Ah! You okay, love?
You might want to try and avoid getting hit for a little while.
Yes, hitting us.
Oh, might I? Ha!
That's hitting us for big, that is.
Right in the sweet spot. This is really, really bad, right?
If you know that, then why aren't you doing something?
Okay. Huh. Oh.
Oh, and again. Maybe our health isn't high enough.
We got this. Yep. Huh. That's sorry, Cub.
Oh, get me back. Bring me back, Cuff.
Say I'll miss you.
Revive. Bring me back.
Ready?
Smoking. Ha!
Let's get the legions out.
Gotcha.
Oh, I smacked him in the face.
All right. Just gonna come out and say this. I am now a major league badass.
You're not thinking of getting rid of me, are you? Oh, wait.
Has that fight made me think our armour is not strong enough? I think it has. GG's to the Legion there. The Legion, the two boys. Ooh. Every single hit I had to heal. Let's see.
What a weird place.
Relic soldier. Oh, I've
Where
missed
were
some
they
of these.
taking it?
Wherever it was, I bet they were trying to gather all the parts in a single location.
What are they on about then? Is there something scattered around? An ancient garment is hidden away in the deepest depths of the dungeon. Increases critical rate when surge magic is fully charged and causes critical hits to occasionally poison enemies. Ooh, okay, that'd be pretty decent, especially for bosses if they can get poisoned. That'll help with damage. Get some DPS on the go. Okay, let's check the gear out. More health. 7 defense. Everything is better. It's 68. 37. If we could upgrade this. Oh, but that's just health and 5%. That's better. His defense is better. I know it's only 7. Right. There was a refuge that was on the way. If I remember right. There. Let's go that way.
Yeah.
There's an enemy.
What happens to you when all this is over?
I can't say with any certainty. But let's not worry about me for now. We have places to be.
Copy that.
Okay, we've got one of them things that are just throwing rocks at people. Excuse me, bear. The bear's after me. You're up. That guy. That guy's not throwing rocks at me anymore. Ooh, crocodiles. Right, where was that one? Did I see one that I ran past?
Did you find something?
It's all asters. That's what we want. Got a whole crop of them.
I'd imagine you'll have this wrapped up pretty quickly.
Yep, no sweat.
0 sweat. There's a belfry there. Mana. Worth it. Over 22.
Keep your wits about you.
Ooh.
Very much in the room. Thanks. Ah! Incoming!
All that for one. There's more over here. We're going off the path. There's deers over here as well. Oh dear. I didn't mean that. This is so open now. Oh, a bear's there. Nope, that was just in my head. Thought I saw something.
Oh my god, that was insane.
Just try not to fall.
Can't see me, they can't see me.
Indulge your little fantasy if you like, just don't get yourself killed.
Nope, not working. Got you on your toes now.
It says a resistance, but this I use this
A
because
whole lot better than I did a minute ago.
they can't attack me. It always knocks them back. So resistance or not, they are.
Come on.
Whoa.
They can't attack. Just as I said that. Thing is though, I can't turn around all the time. Who's going to pop up now? Oh, we got more.
There.
May as well get the boys out.
That's it. Ha. Ha. There it is.
You're too close, for goodness sake.
I can't help it. They're so fucking clingy.
Think I might be getting a taste for this stuff.
Oh, damn. Ah, yeah. Yeah.
She's really enjoying this. Where are you going? Ha ha! Ching ching. Bang. Right in the chin.
Were you counting how many asses we kicked there?
Sorry, I stopped after the first few.
Where's the chest? Oh, there he is. Thought it was under here.
Let's see. What do we got?
Audacious. Some damage will be taken from the stamina instead.
Escaped in one piece, thank goodness for that.
Yeah. Doubt that thing will still be standing next time we're here.
Well, do feel free to stop and say a last goodbye.
Okay.
We should be safe here.
Good. I'm exhausted.
Visoria Tower, Castle Tower, imposing over the land beneath it. This is where we're going.
What was I gonna make again?
Oh, this is stuff that we can... Okay, so not only do the equipment have it, but if the equipment have it, we can actually learn it as well. Still all these stuff here. Okay. As always, get the barn flax on the go. Now we can have 15 heals. We're getting hit for a lot harder, so that's something that I need. Okay, so This is what we've just... Oh, Audacious was the one we got. But no magic. No magic at all, but loads of health and 16 defense. Or... Bone effect. 6 magic. How much health is that one? 76, 16 defense. The extra 6 might help. See, can we upgrade the health? Yeah, we can, because we've got 3 of them. And can we stick health plus 5 on it? And defense plus 5. Reduces damage when cuff blocks and you have full stamina. That sounds really good, but I'm always jumping around. So what do we do? I feel like this is good for area. Oh, should we run without this? Let's run without that. Okay. Can we increase the defense? Okay, we can't. That's no defense, and then that's defense and then plus 5 on top. So that's still better. That's still better. I'm sorry. But the extra defense outweighs it. This is beamstones. Okay, so let's equip that. Sorry guys, I feel like we are getting very close to the end. See, look at that, that's a massive difference. 148, 130. And I know it's an extra 3. And an extra 1 magic. But everything else is good. Okay. I'm good here. I'm good. Let's give this a cheeky save here. The third Tanta. Right, guys. And did we finish any moves?
Curl up with it.
Did we finish a move? Oh, we only did 3? Oh, God. Okay. Wasn't as good as I thought we were doing then.
Alright, let's move.
Yes, we've a long way to go yet.
Ugh, mood killer.
Incoming!
Might as well
Incoming.
pocket this.
Off they go. We're picking all these up. Oh, what were these? Oh, just barnflaxes. Tall asters. That's what we want.
Another gate.
And quite possibly another ne'er-do-well lying in wait. Keep your
Eliminate
wits about
the
you.
enemy. Oh, listen to the music. Listen to the music. Oh, just okay. So it's more than one enemy. Oh, okay. Is that like
Shit.
3?
Indeed.
Thank
Oh, we're
you,
definitely getting the
Sila.
boys out. Oh, we can't use the boys. Oh, he's not interested in fighting?
I don't think killing them is getting us anywhere.
So is that done?
All right. Oh yeah.
We killed him.
Good night.
Good night. Wait, hold on. We could have more. That's madness.
Smash the lantern, or they'll just keep coming.
That's not doing much. Go get him.
Well, he's not attached to this one, is he?
Nope, not working. That's it. Bullseye. Eat it. Huh? Huh? Huh. Whoa.
Definitely
Okay.
move that.
Now's your chance. The lantern's unprotected.
Let's settle this shit. Okay, here we go.
Saw it a mile off.
Judgment time. Ha! Want to see a magic trick? Okay. Ha! You're mine. Heads up.
Ignore the ghost. Focus on the lamp.
What do you mean focus on the lamp?
Ha! Come on. Ready for some punishment? Ha!
I need a.
Let's go. Whoa!
Not that one either.
Right on the money. Ah! Huh.
Oh, I'm getting pushed around.
Might want to run.
Give that lamp what for.
Prof says hey. Come and meet me, guy.
Come on.
Whoa. Got one for you.
Is he down? Is he down? Did we get rid of him?
Enjoy. And that's that.
I don't think killing them is getting us anywhere. Now or never.
There we go. We got rid of him. Where did this one come from?
Ready for this?
That really hurt my fingers.
All right,
Oh,
let's move.
Where are we to
I know we only got an E then because we weren't using the right weapon, but I can't seem to get the hang of this. I mean, we're doing that. Or we're doing that.
Take that.
It just doesn't feel as fluent as this.
Felt that. Bring in the pain.
Or this knocks people back. So for me, it was definitely worth doing. Because they were being knocked back every single time.
Huh. What's this?
The big guy just kept two-shotting me. Did they drop anything?
There's no one around. Did you do something to annoy them all?
It's kind of near then.
Proceed with extreme caution, Frey.
Or we could, I don't know, go around?
Turning back is always an option.
Turning back. Sorry, guys.
Kinda losing track what's real here.
Hay fever's getting the best of me.
Give you a firm slap around the face.
Go ahead. You wanna wind up in the junkyard?
Is this a refuge? Ooh.
Alright, who builds a castle at the bottom of a hole?
It is rather a unique look, isn't it?
That's where we're going then. Get yourself in this refuge. We got absolutely
Beyond the door,
battered.
She was greeted by the most miraculous sight.
Somewhere to lie the fuck down.
Bed. Tell me about it.
Alright, let's do this.
Can we upgrade the cloak? That was tough. I don't know if the healing really helps me, but I don't know, was that helping with Cuff's block? I don't have I don't always have full stamina, that's the thing. So it's only good if I've got full stamina, but I'm always dodging, I'm always running around. So maybe it is a better maybe it is best that I put the auto heal on. Let's put that on. Okay, I feel a lot more comfortable that way. We're going to save the game more as we're here, because We might have to
Very
backtrack. Oh, there we go. City grounds of Visoria. Okay.
What, I can't even yawn now?
Nothing but small fry.
No complaints here.
Don't let them outflank you.
Not gonna happen.
Small fry. Whoa.
Better than nothing, I suppose.
I'll be the judge of that.
We've got some magic here. Let's go around the castle, collect all this mana. We hear the dogs. The dogs are barking.
Look over there. What's that weird statue?
It looks like one of those cat things you so enjoy.
Oh, I couldn't do them, could I? Wait, where's go magic? What are we learning today then? Oh, yes. We'll have that. Ooh, that's quite nice. Oh no, we can't get that yet. Chain bolt. We've got an enemy near us. That's what that noise is. Frey, can't use anything yet. I guess we will, what's this down here? That'll do. These people here. Don't go in yet. I saw something here. Phantom minions.
Is that who we have to convince to let us in?
Looks like it.
Holy crap.
Well, you simply need to...
Oh, let me guess. Keep my guard up and stay alert, something like that? I got this, Cuff. And you got my back, right? Oh, great. A welcoming committee.
All very funny.
Oh, not again. I'm not even scratching this thing.
Just calm down and focus on the enemies around it first.
Yeah, I remember how it's done. Thank you very much. Looks like it's just me and you, tough guy.
Let's get this over with, shall we?
Yeah.
Whoa!
We got
What's
this.
Sirtar doing here?
It appears to be weighing its next move.
Literally. Dodge that one. This one's almost dead, so oh, just get out of the way. Come on. Just leave her alone.
Oh, yeah.
Nice work. Now smash that lantern.
That's not doing much.
Hurry, they'll be back any moment now. Those you can't. The lantern's unprotected.
Specialty Frey. Nope, not working.
There's no point attacking the lantern until you've got rid of this lock.
Let's get back in this. All right. Yep.
Where are you?
Give that lamp what for. Hurry.
Got it. Damn.
Well,
Using the
that wasn't
fire
much
thing
fun.
again.
Right side.
Okay.
The
Was that
way
one
is
heal?
clear.
True. Shall we?
Kind of curious to what's down there. New magic is available. What else are we having now then? Okay, we got absolution. Okay, about time we had that. Failing to Reddick. Ooh, not go over there. Visoria Castle.
Oh, yeah, no, this is just a regular library.
Not entirely surprising for the home of the Taunter of Wisdom.
Shame we
So
don't
he
see
did
eye
it.
to eye. Wouldn't mind spending some quality time here. Might as well pocket this.
Thief.
Seems we're free of any immediate danger.
Here's hoping it stays that way.
Some ringstone. There's quite a lot of stuff around here. This is setting up for a boss fight. This is. We're getting all our heals here. What else here? Heal.
What was I gonna make again?
Oh, we do some more. 81. Now we're good.
Yeah.
Parkour everything.
Looks like this was one of their last lines of defense.
That's a nice castle. Janoon. That's where we started this whole Afia journey. Nugget. Nugget is gonna help. He's gonna help stop it. Stop it. Come on. Come on. Play the game. Wrong one. We need 7. Appreciate the one.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Ha! Whoa!
Smash the lantern, or they'll just keep coming.
I think that's the thing I saw. This little chest. Anglestone. Oh no, it's a different chest. Different chest. Right, guys. Another painting.
Think we could get something for this?
Yes, if we can find someone in Sepul who happens to be putting together an art collection.
Very nice castle. Who's in here?
Come on! You're
Oh,
close!
finally! These guys have been an absolute nightmare.
Focus on the enemy first.
Coming at ya!
It's now or never.
Heads up! Oh, yeah!
That's the stuff. Now let's find something we can really get our teeth into.
I can get carried away. So cool at kicking open chests. Right. Let's get your teeth into something. It's got to
So,
be this, isn't it?
Vissoria's always just been a bunch of fields, huh?
Yes.
That's all it was, wasn't it?
I
Just
suppose
fields.
it has been less noticeably changed by the break than the other realms.
You notice the change in her cloak as well. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're not going to do it in one go now.
Another lamp. And it's a biggie.
I would imagine whatever illusion it's generating affects the entire.
Well, that explains the bouncer.
Let's get this evidence, shall we?
This is gonna sting!
Right, who's alive? You.
Let's go! Ha! Stay the fuck back! Embrace the flame!
Hurry, they'll be back any moment now.
Hated the Tanta, love her spells. Oh! Got a present?
Oh, we did it in one go.
Illusion shattered can't be doing Olas much good. We should find her before she regains her composure.
I didn't expect that to. Didn't expect it to work first time. I thought we had to do at least half of it and then it was summon again, but no, we got it first time. Ah, GG's. Okay, maybe just normal run. The Legion boys definitely helped. Okay, so the next phase, we'll save here. Now let's see. Let's see what happens, chat. Can we do it? Oh! Never mind about Aragorn then.
Hello?
Have we got an Aragorn moment there?
I'm here. I'm done playing games. Face me.
Curious.
Hello? She's dead?
No, she's not dead.
Oh. Which means we don't have to fight her. Lucky us.
What kind of a sick joke is this?
Perhaps the strain of maintaining all those illusions wore her out.
Is she dead? What? No, it's an illusion, isn't it? She is dead.
Let's go. You know the drill.
No, it's fake.
Hey,
It's fake.
what are you doing?
He's shaking there.
Cinta's waiting. Can you just quit messing around and do the thing, Cuff?
Sorry, Frey. But this is where we part ways.
What? What's going on? Cuff! Not another plot twist.
Don't call me.
Oh,
I think I get
Oh.
it now.
I wondered who it was.
You don't me.
That's what the Tauntas were talking about.
Oh, I want you to say it, please. Say it.
They weren't talking about me at all.
Say it. Say it.
It's you.
You're the demon!
Hussa! Finally! The Taunters weren't afraid of you, Frey. It was what you carried inside. It was me!
This has shocked me. This storyline just gets better and better.
Returning me to my former glory. Helping me to defeat my captors. And allowing me to fulfill my destiny.
Destiny?
Revenge. Payback for an unforgivable crime. Do you really think the Redding would just crawl away and die after what the Countess did to them? I am their last and latest laugh.
This has got me.
The end game.
Sus,
The end of the Countess. The end of
Susurrus. Sus. He's definitely sus.
You would be so good as to die so I can get on with the havoc wreaking, what have you.
I can't believe this.
21 years I schedule.
Oh, am I gonna fight you? Oh, we got no powers.
My powers! They're gone!
Your powers! They were never yours. Without me, you are nothing.
Oh. Oh. Face the demon with what? Guys, so earlier on in the playthrough, one of the chapters, I was trying to figure out who Cuff is going to be at the end, and I personally thought it was going to be her dad, or at least a relative. I didn't expect it was going to be a twist like that. Man, Square Enix, what have you done? This storyline is just incredible. Okay, Cuff has escaped Frey's wrists and turned into a demon known as Susurrus. Or Susurrus. I don't know. Anyway, there's nothing to do except run. This is it. Evade the demon's attack and look for a chance to get out of the castle. God. At least we saved it. Man, Cuff, what have you done to me? This is such a great game.
Shit!
Oh, wait,
Shit.
go the wrong way.
Why me, ungrateful son? Days of noble deeds.
There is nowhere to run.
You a hero. Oh, did you think we were actually becoming best buds? Your trust issues, even more nauseatingly consuming.
It says escape the castle.
Shut the
But
fuck up!
am I just running around and just staying alive?
Well, this has been fun, but I think it's time
my
I
God.
did what you couldn't.
It's at the same point again. Oh no.
I've got to get out of here.
Where's it
Responsibility.
go? Okay, here we go. Now we escape. Get yourself out of there, Frey. The third Tanta, get out of there. How did he kill her? How did he kill Orlas? Or Olas, should I say. How did he kill Olas? Is it just from being there? And that's why he tried to get us to go to Orlas first, wasn't it? He's going to Orlas. Olas. He was like, no, don't go to Cinta, go to Olas. What's this? Oh, the dragon's back!
A mother tries to save her child.
Yes!
Mother?
Oh! So that's why he was attacking us, because of Cuff. The dragon!
That it. Sorry to cut this reunion short.
What's happened? God, this is kicked off big time.
Cinta?
Is Cinta the dragon?
Arise, daughter of Cinta.
Look at all that mana. Mana everywhere.
What?
The truth. This is it. Is everything going to be explained here?
What the hell?
I'm getting this. I'm sorry, but we're getting all this first. Our conversation can wait. Not that we've got any magic. Not yet. Guys, if you've been following this, on my YouTube channel. So chapters 1 to 10. This is chapter 11. Did you expect that to happen? Don't put it in the comments. Feel free to message me on Twitter, TS__Villa, or on Twitch, which is TSVILLA. Feel free to message me.
Where am I?
This is Fargana, the wellspring.
The resting place for the knowledge and history of Athia and the souls of Tuntas long since gone.
Oh, guys.
It's time you learn the truth.
After all, that is why Cinta brought you here.
Truth. What truth?
Svargana. Okay, so we're going in again then? Ooh, personal space.
Long ago, we Athians went to war with the Redig, inhabitants of a land not so far from Rome. The war was won, but it was a hollow victory.
Guess she means the whole purge of the Redig thing. And Cuff had something to do with that.
No, they're going to tell us then, each one.
The scars left by the war were deep and many. Resources began to dwindle. Though I tried to enact new laws to limit the damage, I could not stem the tide.
So do you think we beat...
Athia won the war, but was still screwed.
Do you think we beat Olos with, when we did the... dream?
Each of us believed the problem should be solved differently.
Olas.
Though we knew one another as we knew ourselves, a rift grew between us. I searched desperately for a way to bridge the growing gap.
They couldn't get along even after all of that. Kinda sucks.
And then Cuff obviously was happy to help us defeat them because that was his plan. So where's Cinta?
We were so distracted by our infighting that we were blind to the Redig's final act of war.
They sent an unspeakable evil, a creature of
Is this their
untold
weapon?
power, utterly devoid of mercy.
Cicerus! With great effort, we
Cicerus.
contained its wickedness. This battle won, soon another began. The demon lived on, inside each of us, taunting us, driving us mad. Desperate to diffuse its strength, we resolved to distance ourselves from one another.
Ah, it's a great
Our
idea.
sanity lost. We were no longer our people's protectors. Instead, we were a threat.
It's my fault he's free. What have I done?
All will be well. Do you remember those words, daughter of Cinta? All will be well. You were able to stop us before Athia was completely destroyed.
You have nothing to lament. We are so grateful for all that you have done.
The
Such a
demon
thing in them. They were
poisoned
happy about
our
that.
minds and the land in turn. Cicerus will not rest until all Athia is laid waste. And now it returns with a new target, Sipar, the last bastion of Athia's humanity and hope.
That's why the break
We
keeps
fall to
attacking
you
it.
to protect our people. No other remains who can answer the call.
I can't. I'm sorry, but I don't have any powers. They were his all along. I actually believed I was a hero for a second there.
She
that
thought
I
she
could
had powers
finally
inside
fight back.
herself.
But no. Once again, I try to do the right thing, and the rug gets pulled right from under me. I thought maybe things could be different here. But look at me. I'm nothing. I'm not your last hope. I'm nobody.
You are blind to the power you carry within.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Come, child. There is still more to learn.
Perhaps, having learned it, you will recognize your worth.
I think this is the longest chapter we've got, though. Go, Frey. Her name is Alfrey, so I hope there's some kind of meaning behind her name as well. Obviously Holland, that part, there was Holland Tunnel, that's where she was abandoned. What are we doing here? There we go. Right, it's a bit bright here, so let's turn me down. Maybe turn on this one. This is very bright. Turn me right down. Cinta! I really thought Cuff was going to be her dad.
Even in my darkest hour, Alfrey.
Alfrey.
You were always in my heart. 21 long years. It is time you learned the truth of the fall of Athia. The truth of your birth. The truth of your power. And of the choice that awaits you.
Come on. Don't give me a cliffhanger of another chapter.
Huh, is this Janoon Castle?
Is this where we started? It was like ages
or am I
ago
still
that we
in
came here.
Spergana?
Can't perform a cuff scan without Cuff. Just rubbing it in now, ain't you, computer? Cuff has stabbed me in the back.
What the hell?
It is true, Rubian. I am with child.
Wait.
Oh, Tanta Cinta. That's wonderful news.
Robian's not the dad, is he?
I knew you would share my excitement. Unfortunately, there are many who will perceive this blessing as a failure on my part.
And my hay fever's playing up. Sorry, chap.
Always a blessing, Tanta Cinta. Children are the hope that binds worlds together. My Audi has brought me more joy than I can ever have imagined.
Audi.
Thank you, old friend. I have decided on a name, you know.
Yes.
Alfred.
Let's get an origin.
It means hope,
Oh,
and that is what
it
she
means
will be.
hope.
A guiding light for all Athia. A hope born of two worlds, that she might bring our world together.
May it be as you say, Tanta Cinta. May your child be the herald of a golden age.
And Robian, was he
She
the
was
one that
happy.
sent her away?
She wanted me. Is this what really happened?
We've got hopeful music as well.
Alright.
Alfrey means hope. Guiding light. Guiding light will lead you towards certain recollections of Cintas. There we go. So let's follow that. This is more of a cinematic chapter, I guess. That's why there was nothing at the start. We could do the open world stuff.
Tanta Cinta's happy, 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 happy!
Tanta Cinta's busy. Stop bothering her this instant.
Enough, Janesh. Come, my dear. Say hello if you like.
Oh,
Odin.
hello in there. I'm looking forward to meeting you.
And you will, soon enough. You play nicely with my little one, won't you?
Of course. I can't wait.
Aw, Auden was a cutie. It's weird seeing Athia so peaceful.
Where are we going then? Nope. This is literally the start of the game. Not the very start because we were in New York. We're back here, okay. Listen to the music.
New York, a great city in a world far from our own. And yet a moment away thanks to the power of the Tirana. Can the father of your child truly be from such a place?
It was remarkable, Robian, and quite unlike up here.
Here we
Dazzling
go.
lights at every turn, and so many people. Such chaos, and yet such beauty.
I've never seen such inventions. Incredible.
Daddy, this is so yummy.
That, my dear Warden, is a Kanish. My time away has only strengthened my conviction.
Kanish, we gave that to Jahidi, didn't we?
Only then can we grow stronger. This age of petty warfare must be put behind us once and for all. I have seen what can be achieved in such a world.
They want their
And
world
my
to be like our
child shall
world.
bring that world about. She shall be our hope.
So Cinta got to New York the same way I got to Athia and met my dad there. Who the hell was he?
Who is your dad? Who is her dad? There's only one person in New York that has looked out for her, and that's the judge.
Can you hear it, Alfred? Your father introduced me to this song. And I learned it, so I might sing it to you one day. So many beautiful sights and sounds await you when you enter this world. And one day, you shall know your father. A hero in every sense of the word.
Hero.
I'm sorry, Al. You deserve to know about your daughter.
Al.
Our darling, precious Alfred. I can hardly wait for you to meet her.
Who is it?
Al. My dad's name was Al. Wait, she didn't name me after him. What's this? I feel kind of warm inside.
Oh, we got all the stuff back. Frey can use her spell set again. Yes. Can she use the other ones though? No, just hers. Yes, that's awesome. We've got our spells back. We're on 73 though.
Alfred, my beloved, my hope. There is great power in you.
Have I
All
forgotten
you
a
need to
character
is
at the
look
start of the
within.
game? Who is her dad?
Within me? But how the...
Let's find out together. Oh. Of course. Let's go into it. Not going to say no, am I?
I
Let's
had
not
never been
hesitate.
so happy as when I carried you within me. So full of hope. Would that those days could have lasted forever.
It's into the New Hope. What a reveal. Guys.
This is Visoria, right?
Oh, she's back here.
What's Cinta gonna show me next?
Are there enemies around here? Oh, we got parkour in as well. Oh, there's enemies. You're playing mind games with me before. We got them both? We got them both. Oh, not yet. Not when there's free mana to be had. guessing it's going to take us this way, actually. Maybe I should go back. Maybe I should go back. But, you know... I don't want to go back. At least take a picture of it.
Alright, let's take this photo.
Oh, wrong picture. I feel like we may end up coming here. So let's just grab all this. May as well grab this. A little nugget. If we don't come here, then I'm going to be gutted. 101 that was. 101 mana. One way to open a box. What's next in the story?
What is that? A golden demon?
Is it ready? Have they returned? Run! Save yourselves!
Look at him.
Those poor people.
Yeah, we were. I knew it, but I still wanted the mana. There's one. Okay. 2 locations. This is one.
Susurrus. The demon the first hunter brought to heal. But how? How did it escape its bonds?
Susurrus.
All we can be certain of is that it will unleash utter carnage. We must imprison it once more without delay.
I fear a long and bloody battle lies ahead. Your child may not escape our struggle unharmed.
I will stop at nothing to
So
protect my
before
child.
the battle, she got taken up.
Nor will I permit harm to befall my people.
Cinta, allow me to speak not as a hunter, but as one individual to another. I am happy for you. Truly, I am. So please, promise.
Fear not, Olas. I will not throw my life away without good reason. I have a child to think of.
Wow,
Think of Frey.
she really cared about me.
We got one more now. It says. Take on Cuff, surely. I don't know how to do a thumbnail for this video now without. I don't want to spoil the reveal.
I fear Susurrus will lay waste to this place too.
Whatever may befall this place, the power of your lanterns will ensure that the children can continue their studies. We may flee, but
Sounded like Cuff,
wherever we go, I know you will not allow the flame of Athia's future to be extinguished.
Tanta Olas, what are you going to teach us today?
I am afraid lessons are cancelled for now. You must do as your teachers instruct and prepare to evacuate.
All right, but promise you'll teach us lots and lots of things next time.
You can count on it. After all, the future of Athia is in your hands. It is you who will keep our hopes alive.
Guess Olas had her own ideas about how to protect Athia. The Tantas were good people before Susurrus ruined everything.
Approach the light. Is this the last one? Of course we're going in. Give me a Torana any day. We go straight into it. Man, this is a very, very good.
I am your destiny!
What are you doing? What am I seeing?
The moment we sealed the demon away, we hoped that by dividing the demon's malice among the four of us, he might be contained. Alas, it was not to be. Alfre, you are the daughter of a Tanta. You have the power of a Tanta. You need only unlock it.
These. We fought quite a few of these.
You're toast!
Show us your power, Alfre. Prove your worth. Earn your birthright.
Oh, come on!
Yep.
How'd you like this? Boundaries.
Come here. Come here, dude.
Ah, yeah. Try this for size. This ought to be good.
That was a move. Immune.
Yeah.
Felt like I was back at the start of the game then.
This light.
Kind of used to using the sword. We've got Olas's spells. Okay, we've only got 2 of them though. Right, okay. But we've got 101 here. Tempest. Cause up a lightning from the earth to electrocute enemies. Oh, give me that. Give me that. I don't even need to look at the other ones. Oh, that's Tempest 2. So we've already got Tempest 1. Oh, maybe I should have looked at the other ones. Right. L1, R1 and triangle. And we're teleporting. Oof. Yes, please. I would like all of that magic.
I told you, the power was within you all along.
I can feel it.
Mana me up. Guessing this is enough mana here for another move. It normally tells me. Storm Dart emits electrical energy over the immediate area while charging. Okay, that's pretty decent. She's got some really good area spells. Healing health. That's clutch. Oh, as much as I want an area thing. Healing, definitely. Okay, so swap. That's healing there. What is this? That is nice. this... They all attack each other. And this one... 8. 8, is that it? We definitely want that. And she's just got pull start, which... Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is good. I felt like the water was a bit too slow. Like, because I'm used to this. This is quite fast. And we can... Okay, let's carry on with the game. Sorry, guys. Just experimenting. We've not had Olas's powers before. Of course, we're going to Tirana. Yes, please.
His power split between the 4 bracelets. The creature was kept in check. For a while, at least. Thanks to you, I found the strength to fight him for longer than any of the others.
Lost memories too. Sasara's silenced.
Okay, now we're in. I have a wallet.
Other wallets.
Alright, what's next?
I thought that was a moon when I first came here. And then when we had to do the Tanta fight,
Alright.
it was clear.
Let's see what you've got to show me.
We could go down. There you go. Still uses stamina. Cuff. Maybe it was all you all along, Frey. Cuff was only defending you. No, because we're going to end up going down there. Don't do this to me. We'll stay here.
The binds we placed upon Susurrus appear to hold. But that is not why I wish to consult with you. I would speak to you of the child you choose to bear. A child, lest we forget, fathered by one from another world. Simply, we have a duty. You, of all people, should know.
Our duty is to the people, and my
like
child
that.
will serve the
Whoever's
people.
talking, it's glowing.
Inspire them. Give them hope. Athia must move forward, and thanks to her, it shall.
I don't think anybody's ever had that much faith in me.
All along, Frey. Love that, whatever that is. This place is too open. Mana Central this is. I guess we're good. Oh, we missed one. We missed 2. Firewood, that's what it is. See what more magic we can get. Can we get anything? No, everything's all there apart from... Oh, we missed 2 things here. And then we need 140 on that one. Okay. So, shall we get the Storm Darks? It's level 1. Next one I would say is this, but... Heightens the senses, causing surge magic to charge more quickly when enemies are successfully evaded using flow. I'll have this. good. Seeker Dart, Storm Dart. Oh. That seeks them out. Emits electrical energy when charging. Then leave shot where they release it. Yeah. And we've got some more stuff here. She's got some really good skills, Olas.
How are we to rebuild Bellet? To restore the peace that Athia once enjoyed?
With our current methods, Tom? Perhaps.
For the kids.
But it will not be easy.
An admirably pragmatic response. I wish Simita were half so level-headed. She dreams of other worlds and the knowledge they might offer us. A reckless vision that would put Athia at risk. The idea is compelling, of course. But the burden of duty prevents me from indulging such fantasies.
Tante Prav, if I may. Perhaps there is a time for such fantasies. You have more than earned the trust of your people. It was you who saved us when the Reddit invaded our lands. If you should seek to trust our fate to another world, we shall not doubt.
Look at her sorting her neck out. I haven't seen that before.
Wise words as always, Billet. You are credit to the realm.
There is no higher honor than knowing my counsel might be of service.
People really loved the Tantas. Guess they must have hoped they'd come back to their senses no matter how crazy they went.
It's really cinematic, isn't it? We're not really playing it, we are listening and watching. I'm following the light.
Sinta, it is clear that you mean to bear this child and raise it as your own. We accept this, but there are conditions. Your heir will inherit your powers, but she cannot be suffered to use them.
Indeed. Who knows what one so young might do with gifts they could not adequately control.
Then let her powers be suppressed until such time as she might need them. But
So
if
she's
ever
21.
such a day should come,
Then use of them she shall have. Let it be so.
Very well. May this child possess indomitable strength, that they might face down any danger.
May this child possess unfailing judgment, that they might see things fairly and truly.
May this child thirst for knowledge and have the wisdom to use it well.
All of them.
and last but far from least, may this child know love. May she be cherished and adored.
I was born with these powers. I had them all along. Another one!
Fight, Alfrey. Find the strength within.
This is a new monster, isn't it? Oh no, this is the fire one that was jumping at me. Put a loss of magic to good use. A certain spell. Oh, arrows can be used to fire arrows made of light into enemies. Okay, that spell is Seeker, isn't it?
Brace yourself.
Remember who you truly are. Remember what sleeps within you, Alfrey.
Heads up! Ha. There. How'd you like this? This should do the trick. Ooh. will be a doozy. Ah!
Can't see.
Too slow.
Oh, we used a special. Lightning floor.
Another Tanta's power.
We're getting Prav's back. Yeah, Prav. GG's Prav. We can't buy any more though. Can't buy any more, but I'm glad it's back.
Indeed,
Can we get Silas back? Because she had good
no mere
ones.
demon could grant such a gift. Your power was awakened on the day when you came home to us at last.
I don't know what to say.
More mana. Mana me. That thing's still there. I'm curious. Does this mean I'm gonna have to? I can fight it again if I want to. We'll just go to the. We'll go to the goal. When was it? 2 hours here? Into the Tirana, please.
It was we who sealed Susurrus away in the bracelets, and we who locked our power away within you.
Back in Sila's domain, huh? Alright, let's see what happened next.
What are we doing, Sila?
Susurrus assaults us even now. He claws ceaselessly at our minds from within. And yet you resist him still. You are stronger than any of us.
Any strength I have is the gift of the child within me.
Whatever it may be, you will surely outlast me. I fear I have but a few days left. When I finally succumb,
They're feeling it.
the corruption will engulf not just Praenost, but Janoon as well. And I had so wanted to meet the one who sleeps inside you. I beg of you, Santa. See that my people come to no harm.
Please, Sila, do not say such things. We all must keep fighting.
So that's how it started. He was able to...
Throne. Get yourself in the Tirana, go on.
Yeah! Got him! Take that!
Oh man, that is such a cool move. It's not, didn't do much damage. But if we can collect them in there.
Bring in the pain. Here it comes.
Where is she? There he is.
Get in there.
Got to spread that one out.
The painting of the Purge is finally complete. Where would you like us to hang it?
at the head of the corridor that leads from the throne room.
TSVILLA, is that really...
It is as much a part of our history as any other. Our children must know the true cost of war. The pain, the sacrifice.
But TSVILLA...
Do you recall
Look at
the
it, the
tapestry I
purples.
once gave you? And what I told
Change it.
you on that day?
Yes, of course. True power can only be wielded by those prepared to see their duty done. I have carried those words with me ever since.
As you should. You will soon be made General, Darks. And with greater power will come greater sacrifice. There may come a time when your duty will demand much of you. Remember those words. And let them give you strength.
That's why the painting was there. Seems like a Sila thing to do, all right. Huh. Cuff was with me when I saw it. Wonder what he was thinking.
Fuming, wasn't he? A lot of Tyrannas in Silas' place. Oh, the beast is back.
Come on! Yup. Eat it. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we know he's vulnerable to this. That means we're doing this.
Yeah. Ready?
We're doing way more damage on this.
Felt that.
In he goes. In he goes.
Yup. Oh yeah.
Where's this going?
Yeah.
Yup.
Oh, was I meant to play? You just beat someone up that I could have just like avoided. Mana. Okay, we could do some heals. We store this mana up here as well. Only one. Okay. Not too bad. It's a long one for Silas' power, isn't it?
TSVILLA, please.
To exhibit weakness is a crime. A crime punishable
Is this
by
which went-
death.
Is this which went
Proceed.
nuts?
Yes, TSVILLA. Ha! The pitiful die just as they live. And the rest! The weak must be purged, that the strong might live.
Someone! Help!
Holy shit. She completely changed.
Yeah, she was so
That was
nice.
the Sila who attacked Sepal. How much blood is on Cuff's hands?
All of it. All of the blood. Where are you taking me?
Ah! Here we go again.
Okay. Yup.
Believe in yourself, Alfred. Trust in your powers.
Want to see a magic trick? Oh.
That'll do it.
No, don't touch it.
That's not doing much. Ready for some punishment? This is where you run away. Might want to run.
Might want to restore my health. I can't lock onto it.
Nope, not working. Yeah.
Has to be water.
Oh, come on. Okay.
I'm not doing any damage on it. That's the frustrating thing, and I can't lock onto it. Should I be?
For my next trick.
Let's just do this. Sorry guys, this is it's probably frustrating.
How about this?
Stuck. Can you just like no. Oh, this is frustrating.
Come on.
I'm stuck here again.
Ready for this? Gotta be careful.
Now I can look onto it.
This is gonna sting. Damn. Okay, here we go.
Oh god, I'm not doing this game justice right now. Just get up on a There we go. Right. Right, where are you?
This'll do it.
Dodged it.
Got one for ya.
Oh, arrows. Here we go. There we go. Come on, Tom.
Let's get back in this. Let it fly! Second win.
Forgot about the arrows. That's my bad. You fight this, get the arrows. Ah, I
finally
keep
feel
making
it.
everything harder than
This
it should
power
be.
feels right. It is mine.
We're learning the game as we go through, chat. So if you play this game, you're now going to understand arrows. Arrows, not just throwing water bombs at it. Oh man. Okay. Storm Dart 2 increases the power. What's this? Okay. And what was this one up here? Heightens the senses, causing surge magic. Sends a storm charge spear flying into an enemy. Oh, yes. Okay. Claim that. I don't think there's anything else that we can get. Not with 17, anyway. Yeah. Oh.
Precisely.
I'm frustrated with myself.
You are my blood, Alfred. You are one of us. Our power is yours, and it shall
Got
bind
Simon's
us.
power.
Always.
Always. But why did she leave me behind then? If Cinta loved me so much, why did she let me go?
She's not under.
Let's
She's
do this.
going mad. They're all going mad. Isn't that obvious? She protected you. She couldn't let you stay. She wouldn't have lasted. She wouldn't have lasted if she stayed in this world. Get in the Tirana. Go on. New magic
Even
is
imprisoned
available.
in the bracelets we created, the demon continued to spread its corruption and to poison our minds. But you were my rock, my everything. I resisted, and at last you were born. Alas, the corruption finally crept into Junoon not long afterward. The end beckoned.
So what's the break then? Is this why she's immune to the break?
Where am I now? This looks like
Back in
Junoon.
Junoon again. This one.
Help! Somebody, please!
Please! Please, not my baby!
They're turning into monsters!
Everyone, this way! Through the Tirana, quickly!
Can't believe what the break did. Fuck. So many innocent people.
So many. God, this is the very start of the game. It's been a while. Guys, we haven't got many heals, so let's get a load of heals back. Oh, we're running low on barn flax. Oh, yeah, we might be able to upgrade. Purple magic, all this magic here. Oh, can we upgrade necklace? Loads of asters. Green magic. Grass. Ooh, 34. We're using a lot of red magic. That's all we can do there. Blue magic, we got a good area stuff, haven't we? Okay, I'm happy with that. We've already unlocked this place, have we? Yeah. Oh god, we haven't. Oh, we have done it. Arc slice 1 and 2 done. Boost damage. Yes. Oh, we haven't done that one yet. Okay, so what shall we... We haven't got arc slice. By a certain amount. What weapons did they have? That's so special, doesn't it? That's her special. Defeat downed enemies. As in afterwards? Let's pick that one.
Challenge accepted.
Right, before we came into this chapter, I don't know, I'm going to save it here, because I don't know if we are... Maybe if we have to go to a boss or something straight from this. At least we got the open world on the last save.
But where are you going, Mummy? I have to go to Praenost, Woody. I'm sorry, I can't come with you.
Callisto.
Your mother is going to help people. She's a hero.
I know, but I know, Audie. I'm going to miss you too. Just remember that I love you.
And I love you. I made something for you and Daddy.
What's this? A bookmark?
Oh, Audie, it's beautiful. What a lovely picture.
That's the three of us. Together. Forever.
Wow, Auden's always been a sweetheart.
Yeah, she's always cared. She's always looked out for you, Frey, since day one. Can we learn some magic just quickly? Just for the sake of it. Give me that. Give me that. Probably made this longer than it should be.
Help us! Hurry! Through the Tirana!
Tanta Cinta, I must ask that you see Auden to safety.
Are you going somewhere, Robian?
I mean to travel across Athia and find a way to rid us of the corruption.
Very well. I fear I can do little to aid you in my current state, but I will pray for your success.
And I will not rest until I have succeeded.
Daddy, aren't you coming with me?
Not right away, Audie. But I'll be back before you know it. I promise.
No, don't leave me, Daddy. Daddy, please.
Come now, Auden. You must step through the Tirana. You will be safe there, and your father will be fine, I am sure.
This is so hard to watch.
No, that. Thanks.
Oh, I do not have long left. Soon I will be the last to turn. Just a few more to save and then...
No. Senta.
Oh, I love that. Barn flax, yes. We need some of this. This means we can make some heals. Wait, is this part going to be the open one? Maybe we should save here. Barn flax, anyone? This is ideal. The music, so hopeful. Let me look at the map. Yeah, this is probably a good place to actually save. Before we go into the next phase. This one, wouldn't it? There we go, the truth. So while I'm here as well, we've got photo opportunity. This is just like a crater or something.
In the frame.
Oh, look at that. Crater. I hope, like endgame, we can actually, you know, go around afterwards. It lets us do that. I'm sure it will. But God of War, we had to wait for a new game plus. So if we can have some endgame stuff. I'm aware there is a DLC that is out. So I'm not sure if it's before this or after this, to be fair.
What happened to it?
What's she done here? Frey, where you going? We did save it, mind you.
This place. It feels so familiar.
Oh, she made her own bedroom.
Alice in Wonderland. What's this doing here? A crib. Could this be? No.
Way too young to remember it if it was.
Hold on, this was in fake New York.
Yeah.
Wonder who it's for.
This music's not good.
Alfred, this is the room where you were born. The room where we would have spent so many happy hours together.
Why did you abandon me?
Oh, she's turning.
I was already carrying you when we contained the demon. As its curse took hold, I feared I would lose my mind entirely. I could not risk your coming to harm by my hand.
Oh, black on her.
And so, I sent you away.
It was her one. It's her cuff. So is Frey's powers actually Cinta's powers? Obviously cuff is cuff.
How I would have loved to hold you, to sing to you, to stay with you forever. But you had to be protected. From the demon, from me. I had no choice. And I sent you away just in time. I soon became something else. Something
Dragon. The dragon, come on.
unspeakable. There is no more to tell.
What do you mean there's no more to tell? Who's her dad? There's a dragon!
I never thought I'd see you again.
Tanta Cinta!
You must hate me for what I did.
Well, yeah. But I guess you did what you thought was best.
You understand.
As a mother, I wish more than anything you did not have to face the battle ahead. As a Tanta, I cannot help but pray you will choose to fight for Athia. But only you
Do we go home?
can make that choice.
Or do we fight?
Alfred.
Don't make me choose.
We have shown you the past, that you might better understand the present. Susurrus means to destroy Sepal, and Athia with it. This will be your last and hardest battle. And your last and hardest choice. It is not to be made lightly.
You're about to begin the final battle with Susurrus. Make sure you've done everything you need to do in Athia and made all the necessary preparations before proceeding. This is it. This is the moment we save. Oh, God, chat. Okay, guys, that was Forspoken Chapter 11. How good was that chapter? That chapter was amazing. Chapter 12, we will go into the final boss fight. Honestly, guys, every single chapter of this game, there's just a reveal over and over and over again. But this is the biggest twist. I did not see this coming. I am not going to say what it is because I don't know if I'm going to post this out. But I'm not going to say what it is, but I just cannot believe it. I can't believe that was the twist. Thank you, Square Enix, for giving us a copy of Forspoken. I really, really am grateful for the opportunity and for the privilege of playing this game. This game has been incredible. I highly recommend this. If you haven't got time to play this and you've got time to watch any videos, please watch my chapters that I've put up on YouTube. I'm currently putting this one up on YouTube today. So we've got chapters 1 to 11 all on YouTube. So please like and subscribe to the channel. It's at TSVILLA. And also I am on Twitter, which is TS__Villa. And I'm also a Twitch streamer, so I stream every weekday on Twitch at TSVILLA. Guys, thank you so much for this. I will see you for Chapter 12. Take care. Bye.